Coming up next, the 50th Royal Film Performance, True Blue.
Ding dong.
A riotous comedy, but don't tell Roy.
He won't hear it from me.
When normality has flown the nest.
This hurts me, Michael.
This is Gold Hawk Air, Mr. Spade. It does not concern you.
Do you think he'll leave a mark?
I'm in Red Radar.
Can I talk to Faye? Well, open it.
Boarding passes at the ready.
Okay, now.
Wings, comedy with altitude. Tuesday at 7:30 on Yorkshire.
Find your Oasis at Oasis Forest Holiday Villages. Call 0990 086 086.
Rice Krispies.
I'm a good kid, aren't I, Mum?
Kellogg's Rice Krispies treats. They're a treat to make together. And this Christmas, Kellogg's have made it even easier to make delicious Rice Krispies chocolate treats. They're giving away everything you need to make them, absolutely free. Now there's a novelty.
Now for tonight's star prize. The Moonfields, we ask you, is this butter?
We think it is butter.
Oh dear, well it does look like butter now that it also comes in a block, but it's actually got less saturated fat than butter. Brian, tell them what it is.
I can't believe it's not butter. Can you?
No, Brian, I don't think they can, but that's the way it goes on. The #1 Rock Ballads Album. 37 classic rock ballads. Including Paul Weller, U2, and Crowded House, plus Eric Clapton, David Bowie, Elton John, Heart, Cher, and Bon Jovi. The #1 Rock Ballads Album, out now.
The outrageous Lily Savage.
I'm celibate here, celibate there.
The reigning queen of comedy.
We were poor, but we were shoplifters.
With outtakes and footage never seen on television.
But they were alike.
An evening with Lily Savage, outtakes and all, on video now.
The biggest new releases are in Woolies this Christmas.
Leaking roofs, they certainly pick their moments. Usually a moment around 3 in the morning. So to make sure you get assistance when you need it...
General Accident Direct, can I help you?
General Accident Direct have a 24-hour helpline, open 365 days a year. To find out more about home contents and buildings insurance, call General Accident Direct on 0800 121 004 tomorrow.
Jack,
Where have you been keeping yourself? About this commitment thing, you were right. Space is good. I'm in Tahiti.
No ordinary film and camera give you 3 framing options for consistently brilliant pictures like these and advanced photo developing like this.
So, Jack, the only thing you might want to ask yourself is, who's taking the pictures?
A completely new picture system, Adverts, only from Kodak.
Some kid called a phone-in radio show and says that his dad needs a new wife.
A classic love story.
There are a lot of desperate women out there looking for love. Especially over a certain age.
What if this man is my destiny and I never meet him? I want to meet you.
How about the top of the Empire State Building?
On the top of the Empire State Building.
Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks are fated to fall in love.
Look. It's a sign.
Sleepless in Seattle, Saturday at 9 on Yorkshire.
Now Karen Keating meets the stars of True Blue, the 50th Royal Film Performance.
Good evening and welcome to the Odeon Leicester Square, the venue for a very special occasion. Tonight is the 50th Royal Film Performance, and the film chosen for this anniversary year is the British-made True Blue, which we'll be telling you more about later in the show.
Yes, in the next half an hour we'll be chatting to some of the stars of the movie and looking back over half a century of films fit for a king or queen. Tonight, of course, is no exception because True Blue will be shown in the presence of Her Majesty the Queen and His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh.
Speaking of which, they're going to be here any second. We better get on with it.
Roll the opening titles.
Before we meet the stars and the celebrity guests who've been specially invited along to tonight's premiere, there's one lady who'll have very good reason to feel nostalgic when she arrives here in Leicester Square within the next 30 minutes. The Queen may well remember her first trip to the movies. 50 years ago, she accompanied her parents and her sister Margaret to the very first Royal Film Performance. Ken looks back at that important day.
Leicester Square on the night of the 1st of